Hey, I'm going Periscope crazy today. See how many views I can get on this one. Good morning. I'll have to put my glasses on. I'm struggling to read because I don't like wearing my glasses when I'm doing anything on, because it's a Periscope, because of the reflection that I get. So I might have to shut my computer down here, my Mac. There you go. Anyway, someone's joined and lights from there. Oh, that's a bit better. So what I'm doing this on is I'm obviously trying to do more public speaking in this year, and my talks around dyslexia, are dyslexics predisposed entrepreneurs. So I've done a couple of things, and I've done a public speaking course with Brad Burton. If anyone knows of Brad, I'll lift them up again until someone comments. Brad Burton, which was amazing really, and I did that last year. So this year there's an opportunity to go on to 4N TV, which I'm part of a network called 4 Networking. I'm a group leader over at Leamington Spa, and I do the breakfast meeting. The next one is a week on Wednesday, so the 17th. Anyway, that's another story. But I'm a group leader there. It's really good. I meet some really good people around the network, and it gives you confidence and it gives you ways of networking with people. And what Brad does, he's got another thing called 4N TV, where you do your foresights, which is a presentation, normally 10 to 20 minutes, on a specialist field or something you're passionate about. And it's not about a sales pitch, it's about just presenting. So I do mine on are dyslexics predisposed entrepreneurs, because I want to change the perception and how people view dyslexics. So yesterday I was filming in Taunton, but I went down the night before. And I went down the night before because obviously 2 reasons: the distance, a bit of a pain from the Midlands here down to Taunton. And also it's a good opportunity to network, because I met some guys there, Big G, who's an architect from Manchester Way, and a few other people that I knew. Adam from geocaching, he's got the only UK magazine dedicated to geocaching, and that's another thing as well. And so I wanted to meet with them, and I met with the film crew the night before and some of the guys from 4 Networking. Great opportunity to and we had an amazing curry, by the way. The Rajput in Taunton, if you go to that Rajput in Taunton, it's absolutely sublime. I had lamb Rogan Josh, beautiful. Anyway, so the next morning we go to 4NHQ, which is in Taunton obviously, and it was pretty good because there's about 10 to 14 people who were all doing a presentation. And all I can say is the setup there, we had, what's the company called now? Captive North. The 2 guys from Manchester came down, really good guys. I actually had a meal with them the night before, and they videoed us all for the day, and then they're going to go away and do the editing, and then it's going to be released. And you'll find them either through 4N www.4 networking, so it starts the number 4 networking.biz, and on the forum there's an extra bit, and that'll link you to 4N TV, and it's like you can now go onto YouTube. Now, I've practiced mine for some time, and I normally use notes, and I've been advised by a couple of people, and I've looked at some videos, and it's always a lot better without notes if you can do it. So I've done a lot of practicing. I know my stuff anyway, because it's what I've written and what I've researched. And me being the shy, retiring person, jumped up first and did the first slot, which is always, no one wants the first slot, but give it to me and let's get it out of the way. And you're going to have to watch out for some of these videos that come in, especially mine. Obviously, mine's going to be pretty damn good. I'm sure you'll appreciate it. But, oh my God, some of the people that presented, a girl called Zoe presented, and her story is just mind-blowing. If you think you've had problems in your life, if you think life has given you a bit of a shit deal and a bit of a raw time, wait till Zoe's presentation comes out, or a film comes out from 4N TV, and I'll tell you what, it'll blow you away. I was absolutely gobsmacked. Yeah, what a lovely girl, what a great story. Not a nice story, a terrible story really, but just you sit back and think, oh my God, it's just, and some of the other guys are on there, so you'll have to watch out for them, and all very different stories. But Brad, being Brad, give me a few tips before I started. He energizes you, gets you in the mood, gives you feedback, and it's it's just great to be there. I mean, I didn't have to stay all day, and I stayed right till the end of the day because I wanted to squeeze every last bit of experience from that day. And I knew I could watch the videos at a later date of those people that were there if I'd have gone, but I wanted to be there live and watching them. And everyone was brilliant. What a great day. And if you're in for networking, I suggest that you get your name down for the next filming if you've done some foresights, because you've got to do a few foresights first. Go and do it. It's worth it. It's worth every penny. It's worth your time. And for those people that have never heard of For Networking, go and check it out. That's For Networking, the letter 4, networking.biz. Just get on there and you can register. And you can go to a meeting. I mean, I run a meeting, and I'm not telling it to try and promote it. I gain nothing from it because, you know, it's not my business. But I know what it's done for my business. So if you go on there, you can register, you can get on the forums. You can go to 3 meetings without joining, and the breakfast meeting's 13 quid. Lunch meeting's 15, and that's 2 courses. And the evening meal's 15 quid. And they're really, really great ways to expand your business, or even if you want a new job and things like that. Oh, look at all those hats, that's lovely. I think that's from my mate Todd. I hope it is. But yeah, so for NTV, I did it, and I believe the feedback I got was I was really good, and I tried, but inside I was going through hell at first. It was like, you can imagine public speaking for a dyslexic. I mean, how crazy is that been? How crazy is that? Let's go and do the worst thing we can possibly do, which is go and stand up in front of a lot of people with, you know, when you previously had no confidence, you got no script. I had no script, and I stood up there and did it all the way through. So I was cacking myself inside, but I'm doing it for a reason, because I'm doing it. I want to inspire people. I want to encourage more people like me. I want people to understand my story. Everyone's story is different. I want them to understand my story, and hopefully that will inspire them to go on and do something for themselves. You're on my big screen. Oh, that's beautiful. This ugly mug on your big screen. I need to speak to you, Todd, as well, because I got a phone call on my last Periscope and it cut me off. So I need to have a look at the settings on that. Oh, you're streaming it. Oh, awesome. Great. But yeah, Todd, and I mean, I know you've done 4NTV. What a day. I mean, I got home last night and I was absolutely knackered. Oh, do not disturb. Right, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll text you. I'll sort that out. I knew you'd know, because you're the social media guru. And well, I watched you this morning, Todd, on Facebook, and I thought, I've got to do more Periscope. So I've done one about my workshop next week, and this one was about 4NTV. And I can't say, you know, I can't give it enough praise. I got home last night, I got stuck in that traffic because the M6 was closed. So I got stuck in that hellish traffic. It took me nearly 5 hours to get from Taunton to back to Nuneaton. And the adrenaline, I couldn't even eat yesterday morning before I went on stage. So I had a banana. So I got back last night, sat down, and I was absolutely knackered. I think I was in bed for about 10 o'clock. It's the road to nowhere, the M6. Yeah, it's the road to hell. I think that's where the song came. It's the road to hell. I hope everyone was all right in that yesterday, because it was shut for quite some time, so God knows what went on. Yeah, it is the road to hell. I hate the M6. And now they've put all them bleeding cameras up there. It's garbage. Big tip, if you're going north, use the toll road. It's costs you money, but you know what? You'd have to sit through all that crap in Birmingham. So I'm going to sign off now, because you'll fast start losing interest in me, and I've got work to do. I've got invoices to send, and I've got some other bits and bobs. But yeah, no problem. If you are thinking about doing some presenting, you're thinking about doing public speaking, 2 things you need to do. 1, you need to log on to 4N, www.4networking.biz. Search out Brad Burton online. Go and get on one of his public speaking courses. I guarantee it's worth every penny. Yeah, he doesn't tell you how to stand and how to do this and how to do that. He tells you the shit you're going to need to know. Yeah, that's just things that people don't say. I mean, he's so open, it's unbelievable. Then when you've done that, join 4Networking, get to some groups, do some foresights, and then get your bum down to Taunton and get 4 on 4NTV. Because that's what I'm doing. So watch this space. If you want to know more about me, I'm on Twitter as duggystone. I'm on Facebook as duggystone. And I've got a website. Guess what the website's called? Yes, duggystone.com. I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to put a coffee on. You all have a great Friday. Have a smashing weekend. Don't drink too much. think about your figure, and I'll see you soon. Here we go. I always have this problem every time.